Dissolution testing is a quality control testing, and dissolution test is related and is performed in all the stages of product development, starting from the research and development, technology transfer, then site transfer, SUPAC changes or variations, till the life cycle of the product. The dissolution testing is crucial. There are different types of dissolution testing based on the objective of dissolution test. The dissolution testing may be for discrimination, dissolution testing may be for the batch release, dissolution testing may be to show the equivalency of dissolution or drug release between different formulations for dissolution profile comparison, and also it is to have understanding about the product behavior in vivo. The present video is for biorelevant dissolution testing challenges. So first we will understand what is biorelevant dissolution. Biorelevant dissolution is a dissolution test which is performed by simulating the in vivo GI conditions. Let's start with the introduction. Biorelevant dissolution testing objective or aim is to simulate the GI tract environment, and this biorelevant testing plays a critical role in predicting the drug dissolution and absorption. That means by doing biorelevant dissolution, we aim to understand about the behavior of the formulation or drug release inside the GI by doing the in vitro testing. However, standardization and accurate simulation of physiological conditions present significant challenges. This video is related to mainly for the challenges in biorelevant dissolution. I have made many other videos and you can find those videos in the playlist of dissolution testing. There you can go and you can watch the videos. So what are the challenges? How you will perform the biorelevant dissolution testing? By mimicking the GI environment, by some simulations of the pH, simulations of the enzyme activities, simulations of the concentration of bile salts, simulations of the volume of GI fluid. Then we can also simulate the gastric emptying time. We can also simulate motility of the GI and the composition. But it is not that much easy. It becomes very challenging. So main challenges in the GI simulation are related to the biorelevant dissolution testing challenges. Let's start one by one. Challenges in developing biorelevant dissolution media. As we know that we need to have the media which can simulate the GI fluid. So dynamic and complex GI environment. pH variations, enzyme activity, bile salts. These are not constant in the individual and among the individuals. Inter-individual variability will be there in gastric emptying, intestinal motility, fluid composition, disease conditions. Many things will be there which will pose the challenges. Difficulty in replication. So developing the media that faithfully mimic real GI conditions. Nowadays, ready-made media are also available which you can purchase, and you can prepare the biorelevant media, specific pH media, and you can perform the dissolution. But it is not always easy to exactly mimic the dissolution media which will reflect or simulate the GI environment. Then are the standardization difficulties. Diversity in the drug formulation necessitates customized approaches. Lack of universal protocols suitable for all drugs and dosage forms. Regulatory discrepancies between different countries complicate global development. So, there are the difficulties in standardization. There are difficulties in the global requirement. There are difficulties because of the nature of the drug molecule and the nature of the formulations. For example, if you are mimicking the GI environment of stomach, you are getting some results. You are also doing another dissolution test by mimicking GI environment of intestine. But when actually the formulation is administered, it goes into the stomach environment followed by the intestinal environment. So the formulation or drug molecule get exposed to different pH environment after some times or in the intervals of the drug absorption and dissolution process. That is difficult to simulate. Limitations of the current methodologies. So current methodologies cannot fully replicate dynamic nature of human GI tract because it is having some complex nature, and the current methods fails to account for food intake, disease states, and drug interactions. Static or semi-static testing conditions do not mimic real-life hydrodynamics. Some people have different GI motility, some have different type of motility and peristalsis. Complexity of simulating the physiological conditions. So multiple influencing factors are there like pH changes, enzymatic activity, bile interactions, and these requires a sophisticated equipment that have or that requires deep understanding of the GI physiology. Special conditions for pediatrics, geriatrics, and specific disorders add the complexity. Regulatory and industry challenges. There are some regulatory challenges also, like harmonization of global regulatory requirements is needed. Industry collaboration required for developing standardized approaches and need for the ongoing research. So, in conclusion, we can say that biorelevant dissolution testing is essential, but it is highly complex process. Overcoming challenges requires innovation, standardization, and collaboration. Advances will lead to more accurate predictions of in vivo drug and formulation performance. Future perspectives will be adoption of advanced in vivo models and computational simulations for biorelevant dissolution testing, integration of the QBD approaches, collaboration between different agencies, scientists, and experts, and technological advances. So, if this happens, then these challenges can be ruled out. So, in summary, there are challenges like development of the dissolution media, then standardization of the dissolution testing, then limitations of the current methodologies, and simulating the GI physiological conditions. If we talk regarding GI physiological conditions, there is complexity of simulating the physiological conditions of GI. It requires deep understanding and customized test for specific patients. Then limitations are there for the current methodologies and standardization difficulties. Then dissolution media development is another challenge. So this is the information for challenges in the biorelevant dissolution testing. I hope you might have understood the challenges. There are many videos available on this channel regarding the dissolution testing. Dissolution testing is a very vast topic. I have made many more videos, so I request you to go through those videos, and I assure that after watching those videos you will have deep understanding. You can share your queries through the comments, and also I have given my mail ID in the description, so you can mail me your queries and I will try to solve your problems. Thank you.